Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this deck guide video, I'm going to take a look at Guardian Druid. I applied this for a deck request, and this is just a standard Guardian Druid list as it's being played nowadays. And it was fun and surprisingly effective. As a fun side note, this deck plays like Blizzard intends Druid to play after the core set, because Druid is losing access to all sorts of damage spells, and this does not use those damage spells. This uses minions to fight for the board, exactly as the post-core set Druid is planned to do. This is not a clown Druid deck, there's no Yashuras, there's no clowns, but there is of course survival of the fittest, some beasts, some User dragons, bunch of minions, bunch of ramp. You ramp up, you get stuff on the board, you make stuff bigger, you kill people. The core card behind this all is Guardian Animals. Summon 2 beasts that cost 5 or less from your deck and give them rush. And you have 2 Lake Treasures in the deck. Those are pretty sweet with that cleave effect. 2 Twilight Runners, they attack and give you some cards. And Moonfang can only take 1 damage at a time, so Moonfang goes in, kills something and survives. In addition to Guardian Animals giving you ways to be responsive on the board, there's also Speaker Ghidra in the deck. Rush, Windfury and Spellburst gain attack and health equal to the spell's cost, so if you can drop Ghidra and then a big spell, Ghidra gets a lot of stats, and then with that Rush can clear out some boards. And there's an animated Broomstick in the deck. So sometimes, for example, you're in a position where you don't have Guardian Animals, you don't have enough mana to do it yet, but you maybe have found your Lake Treasure, you play the Treasure, you play the Broomstick. Treasure is able to clear out a few minions. Your survivability is also enhanced by some taunt minions. There are strongmen in the deck, even though there's no Yashura. Strongman is here just because it's a good minion for this kind of deck that has expensive spells. Because Guardian Animal corrupts the strongman, you can drop it on the board after Guardian Animals, and Survival to Fittest also corrupts the strongman, so it becomes a 10 then that you can immediately drop on the board. And the same applies to Anubis Defender. It's a bit smaller, 3-5, but also playable together with Guardian Animals, playable together with Survival of the Fittest. And with Survival of the Fittest, of course, it becomes a 7-9. The deck features a very small dragon package. There are only 3 dragons in the deck, 2 copies of Dreaming Drake and Ysera Unleashed. So Breath of Dreams, which is both card draw and ramp, is a card that only ramps if you have a dragon in hand. So in order to get that ramp effect, you really need to look for those dragons if you have your Breath of Dreams. But oftentimes you also just need to play it for card draw even if you don't have a dragon in hand. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're first and foremost looking for your ramp. You need to have more mana than your opponent so that you can get to do your big things. Breath of Dreams, Overgrowth are your main cards that you're looking for. If you have any ramp, then you want to keep Guardian Animals, because that means that you can get to Guardian Animals fairly early. And if you find Breath of Dreams, you want to keep any dragon with that. So if you find Dreaming Drake or Ysera, I always keep those if I have Breath of Dreams. That's pretty much the mulligan for this deck. It's fairly simple because you have a really straightforward game plan. Ramp up, get big minions on the board, win the game. Now, let's go take a look at Guardian Druid in action. And if you enjoy this content, please like this video and check out my Twitch where I livestream Hearthstone. I don't need nature studies, I need a dragon. Is this a Zoo Warlock or is this going to be one of those Galagrant Warlocks, Stigatus Warlocks? It's not a quest lock, they didn't keep that card. I mean, Zoo is so incredibly strong against this deck. I would have to find that dragon. And I'm not finding it. Because Breath of Dreams doesn't ramp without a dragon. That is not a dragon either. But I have to play Breath of Dreams here. I mean, I have Coin and Innervate, so for 6 mana I could do Guardian Animals. But I can't just wait until 6 mana against the Zoo deck. That's Overgrowth though. Time to coin that one out. This means that next turn I can play Broomstick and Twilight Runner, and the turn after that I can Innervate Guardian Animals. And that might be enough to win the game. We'll see. Double Darklers. At least there's no giants, but there are some buffs. That's one of those buffs. Well, now I can bloom the Guardian Animals. That's even better. Bloom. Guardian animals, come on. I got a treasure, sweet. So this one... I could also innervate the broomstick. Treasure could hit here, kill those. Treasure can hit here. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's the Anubis at Defender. And it's the innervate. And the broomstick. And this one goes here. Draws a couple of cards while it's at it. And then... how low do I want the Lake Treasure to go? 2 health is fine. Treasure hits over there. And the Anubis kills that one. So we get a full board clear. Okay.
A little agony goes a long way.
In 2 turns I can play Guardian Animals again. They had a broomstick too. Ouch. That means that... well, I mean, you're going to... which one are you going to kill, actually? I guess that was a bit of a surprise. I'm even considering hero powering here. I can Guardian Animals next turn for Treasure and Moonfang. And I can keep a Treasure alive. Healing Touch is probably okay. I can hero power that one down. Do I Healing Touch my face or do I Healing Touch the Treasure? I guess I'm Healing Touching my face here anyway. Buys more time. I have the Guardian Animals for Treasure and Moonfang next turn if I don't draw one of them. So it should be fine. Just more Guardian Animals. More face hitting. More winning. Gibbs, what is your opinion on the Tavern Pass reward system now? Now it's slightly better than it used to be. So yeah, I mean, is it good? I would hesitate to say that it's good. But it is less expensive, or it does give you more gold than it used to. We actually win the game. Against the warrior, eh? I might even keep the Usera. I probably need repetitive pressure, but I already have ramp here. Usera is good at creating pressure. I don't know, of course, what kind of warrior. I mean, ETC can still pretty easily kill me. Okay, nature stays in the overgrowth next turn. More innervates or more value. I don't know what kind of warrior this is. Maybe more value. Let's see. Next turn is the overgrowth, of course. Here comes the overgrowth. Let's ramp up a little bit. Alright, we can ramp up a little bit more, I like that. Ramping up this... oh! Yeah, why not? Let's just get all the ramp. Okay. We have 10 mana crystals. That's fun. We also get a target for Guardian Animals. I like that. I could also play Usera. Then I'm not killing the Sword Eater though. Or if they play more. But I do get the portals into the deck. I think I just want to play the Usera here. I play the Guardian Animals next turn. If they play more minions, that's cool. If I get the Twilight Runner, I get to draw stuff. That's cool too. I can still easily die, especially if it's ETC. But even against other warriors, that's why I picked the Crystal Song Portal. Like, if it's not ETC, then I might need the value. There's no clowns in this deck, there's no Yashurash in this deck. Some big shield slamming going on right there. Two Twilight Runners, eh? Can only play one, but I suppose it's fine. I'm dropping the Anubisat out there. Let's play the Anubisat. Hero power a little bit there too. Okay. Survival of Fittest is ready to go. Should something survive on this board? There might be no survivors. Totally possible. I guess it could be Silas. Well, that definitely means survival of the fittest. They might have brawls. 7 cards in hand. That gives me more cards. Well, I guess I can't avoid it. Not enough mana to make that a thing. I mean, they have brawls in that deck. Sort of, they just brawl the board. Something they totally could do. Do I keep this one hidden or do I attack with it? If I attack with it, I overdraw a lot. Unless I spend Innervate and Anubisat here. I might as well spend those. And hit with that one too. This means that I will burn one card. I can play that one too. So that I don't burn a card. So that I can still draw more portals. They're probably going to brawl this board. But the minions are so big that brawl might not even be enough. They can't brawl and play the... Well, I lost that brawl. I lost that brawl pretty heavily, it seems. Ouch. That one hurt. I have to play around Blade Storms. So the problem is that all of these have 10 health. I would need cards that have different health totals. Playing on the Survival of Fittest here doesn't do anything, right? Not really, no. Can I afford to play Speaker Ghidra? Perhaps I don't want to yet. Playing 2 Dreaming Drakes. I suppose it kind of makes sense. 6 mana to do those. Why not Bite to go face? A couple of Dreaming Drakes there. They were in the face a couple of times. Okay. So this 5 health minion here is protecting me against Blade Storm. And I've seen both shield blocks. So they can't shield block Shield Slam Blade Storm. I kept Ghidra in hand so that I have some level of responsiveness here, even without the broomstick. But I wonder. Now they, with the Armor Vendor, they can have Shield Slam. But that is not enough because of the Ghidra. That's why I kept the Ghidra in reserve. Or is it actually enough? No, because I can do Ghidra. 5, 9, yeah. This is sweet. Ghidra. Into Overgrowth. We give Ghidra some stats. I can do Power of the Wild too. Then Ghidra can kill that one and these can go face. That's why I held back the Ghidra.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.